My wish come true. Oh baby, all I want for Christmas. My husband's the singer, clearly I'm not. Okay. Welcome, you guys. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome. If this is you coming back, thank you so much for coming back. Today I wanted to create a look for you guys that is super, super Christmassy. I refuse to say holiday because it's Christmas, okay? I went to Sephora yesterday and I really gave myself an early Christmas present. Can you tell? Oh my goodness, I indulged. I went right in. I had no fear to going up to that register and seeing that number. I didn't care. I didn't care because I'm doing this for you guys because I wanted to create a beautiful look and I hope you guys like this. If you do like it, please keep watching. Okay, you guys, starting out, I always prep my skin using the number 50 serum from FAUX Cosmetics. I'm going to start out with my foundation. So I found this wonderful foundation by FAUX Cosmetics. It's the Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream Foundation. Just pump a little right on my hand. I'm gonna use my fingers. Alrighty, using a damp beauty blender, I'm gonna just pat this in. Now moving on to concealing for underneath my eyes, and I actually would like to use my concealer on my eyes, on my lids, just because it's a nice canvas for what you're about to do. I use FAUX Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. I like to kind of create a triangle first, like that, and then just pat the rest in. To set everything on my face, I am going to be using Laura Mercier's translucent powder, and you guys, I have heard amazing things about this powder. I mean, incredible. So I'm so excited to try it for the first time with you guys. I'm just gonna pat a little right in the lid there. Okay, so now moving on right to the eyes. I am just so excited for this. I'm going to be using the Tartist Pro Makeup Palette by Tart. I'm so excited, you guys. Okay, so using the color Maud, which is this color here on my lid. So using an eyeshadow brush, and then this is from Tart also. I'm gonna be distributing that on my lid. For my crease, I'm going to be using this color here called Whimsy. If you can tell, it's right here. I think it would make for a really pretty transition color. Taking another brush, I'm going to be taking this outer corner in. Definitely want to do a lot of blending. And I'm actually going to go out with this color a little more. One thing you definitely want to make sure of is that you are distributing the color the same all over the crease. So you don't want to be too dark on the end here or too dark in here. You want it to be the same. So now with a thinner brush, this came with a makeup palette of mine, so it's not a specific type of brush, but if you could see a brush like that's a little thinner, that you could be more precise with, that's what you're going to be using to darken the crease here. What we're going to do is we're going to use two different colors. First things first is we're going to be using this color here called Drama, kind of like a deep purple brown color. I'm going to be using it in my crease here just to deepen my crease a little more. With your brush, you're going to actually be using the tip, and then we're going to blend it out. Okay, now going back to the brush we used for that transition color, I'm going to blend this in. this is just adding a little bit more depth to the eye. So going back to the first brush that I use, it's a little bit more, a little thicker, it's a little wider, should I say. So I'm going to clean this brush and I'm going to be using the color Vamp. Again, same palette. This color is going to be applied on an angle. So I'm going to give this kind of like a faux liner look. So I'm going to be using it from the middle of my eye out on an angle. Okay, and then using a blending brush, we're just going to blend this color in. Okay, so as you can see, I'm just darkening my eye here, and I went up a little towards my crease and I just blended the rest in. What I just did also is I went ahead with that Whimsy color, which is my transition color. I just kind of went over my crease with it again, blended it out more. And now we're going to create a defined line, and I just love this very simple trick. Using my Revlon Color Stay concealer, this is a stick concealer, I'm going to be creating a line going outward from the outer corner of my eye out. Using my beauty blender, I'm going to dab that in. So this is going to give it that sharp look it needs. I'm using the Sex Bitten Eyeliner by Tart because apparently I'm obsessed with Tart. So what I'm actually going to do with this liner is I'm going to use a little bit of it right on the outer corner, and I'm going to smudge it out. So I'm only going to use a little bit just to darken that area there. And after smudging it out, I'm just using that Vamp color over it, that dark color we used there. So using that same color Whimsy that we used on the crease, I'm gonna go ahead and use that right here under my waterline. So for the inner corner of my eye and for my brow bone here to highlight, I'm using my Oh My Brow Highlighter by European Wax Center. I'm going to be using that same eyeliner I used on my waterline and my top on my lash line, like right on my lash line. I'm going to smudge that out. This I just got yesterday from Sephora, and can I tell you guys, it is absolutely gorgeous. This is all by Tart, so I guess it's called Hidden Treasures. I don't know, but I think it's like a Christmas, like a holiday thing that they kind of put out. So this color here is called, I think, Bazzar. It's just spelled really funny. So this is a really pretty gold, deep gold color. I'm going to be taking that with my finger, and I'm just going to be dabbing it right in the middle here, just to enhance everything going on. So pretty. From this palette also, I am going to be taking this really pretty bronzy color here with another brush that I got from Tart. And I'm using this to kind of contour my face, so I'm going to be taking the product right from underneath my bone here down. Alright, and then using a blush brush, I'm going to be taking this color here. I'm just going to be using it right on the apples of my cheek. And then from my glow kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills, I'm actually going to be taking the color Summer. So I'm going to go right above my cheekbone there. So moving on to brows, I'm going to be using Brow Affection Brow Liner and Shaper by European Wax Center. This is in the shade Ebony. So I always start out by, it has actually like one side where you could kind of guide your brows and brush them through. Okay, and then I always start with my arch, like I always say, so starting with my arch. Okay, so for my mascara, I'm also going to be using a Tart mascara. Who knew? It's called Lights Camera Lashes. And I think this is a little travel size. I got this also in the kit that I was just showing you guys right before. To finish off this look, I will be using, thanks to my boo, this Kiko lipstick, and it's a matte lipstick in the shade I don't know. Well, it's number 12, if that helps. Gorgeous, gorgeous lipstick. Guys, we're all done here. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And make sure to comment below to let me know what you think about the products, about application, about everything I've used today. Also, let me know what you guys would like to see in future videos. I will see you guys soon. Thanks so much.